Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a very basic rank system if you're new to CV2 or anything like that. It is obviously easier if you just use an invention like listed on my profile. My name is Mantis. You can get it there pretty easy. But I'm going to be teaching you how to do a rank system. Very simple one, very easy to do. I hope you enjoy. The first part I would start off with here is the owner ranking system. It's going to say event receiver update 30 hertz. You're going to get that. You're going to connect that to an if chip. And that condition is going to be the player is the room owner, right? If they are, then it'll go to the if chip. And then, if they are, then it'll go to a bool variable right here that says mod or owner. And then if they are the mod or an owner, they will get the rank owner, and you can get that displayed above them. The next part we're going to be looking at is basically if it's a military, you're going to want to have like a trained role and stuff like that. So basically that's what we're doing here. So the first thing you want to create is a ranked role, like right here. It's just going to say ranked. It doesn't need to have anything, do anything, be anything special. Make a role. Next, you're going to want to make 2 player add role chips, like featured there. Place them. You're going to want to put the exact same thing, and it's going to be ranked. The exact same name as the role right here. And then you're going to need to say a trigger volume or a button or something that triggers that, say, like command, right? So a trigger volume is going to be player entered. That's going to run to the first player add role. That's the first thing you want to do. Just basically, just exactly like shown here. That is going to then go to a bool variable that's going to say true, and it's going to be trained, and you're going to need to make sure it's set to cloud variable, which you can do just by clicking configure on it. Pretty simple. Next, you're going to want to, that is going to stop right there. There's going to be nothing that comes out of that. But that is going to be triggered when you step in, say, the trigger volume or click a button and you get a roll. It's only going to happen once, not more than once. Next thing you're going to want to do is event receiver player joined. That is going to go to if local player should run. And the yellow part is going to go to the acting player. Next, the should run is going to go to an if chip. And if the condition is true, say they have the trained role, they're going to get the role each time they join. Pretty simple to do, but it is important for the next part of the process. So I'll give you a second to copy it right here. Basically exactly like this. This will work fine. The next but most important part is, the actual ranking system. First, you're going to need an int variable, like featured right here. It can be named XP or anything like that. Basically, anything will work. It's going to be named XP, and then you're going to want to only take things from the right side of the green part. For this part, at least. Then you're going to need an event receiver, update 30 hertz. Pretty simple. We use that a lot. Next, you're going to want to connect the red part there, the executable part, to an if chip, right? Like featured there. So it's going to be update receiver 30 hertz and then an if chip. And set the condition to true, basically. And then it's going to say, and then you're going to want to copy the mod and owner chip we had from the part before. And then the mod and owner chip, the red part right there at the bottom, is going to go to the if chip condition. And basically that's checking, is this person a mod or an owner? If not, then let's continue the process. And then that is going to go, the else is going to go to another if chip, right, like featured here. Let me just grab that one real quick. That's the if chip else is going to go to the if chip, like in executable here. The else part from this one is going to go to a rank that's going to say unranked. So it's basically checking, is this person ranked? And if they are trained, basically give them the ranked. Or if they aren't trained, basically give them the rank of unranked. And if they aren't, mod and owner, obviously. You're going to want a bool variable from the trained part that we had from before. Just duplicate that. That's just going to go into the condition on this if chip, like shown here. I'll give you a better overview of it after, so you can see basically what you need to do. Next, you're going to want to get a greater or equal, put in basically any number. It can be whatever, but just like whatever you want to be the path to upgrade to like get to the next rank, right? This is an automatic XP system, so basically it's just going to be 200. Next, you're going to want the result from the right here to go to another if chip and another rank chip. Basically, just different rank chips. Make a bunch of them, whatever the different ranks are you have. Pretty simple, right? And those are going to be basically like string variables. Next, the right part of the green here from the XP chip, basically the int, is going to go to the top greater or equal. The bottom is going to be whatever number you want to have to reach to upgrade. The if from before is going to go from the then is going to go to the newer if, while the then goes down and goes down and goes down. The then is always going to go down on the if chips, while the else is going to go to the string rank chips, basically giving you the rank if you meet those requirements. I hope that's kind of understandable. I can go more in depth later if it's needed, but basically that's all you really need to know. Like, it's really simple. Once again, it's in my portfolio if you want to get it. It's, really easy to make, but I get it if you're not good at CV2 or anything. You might need it. Basically, I'll give you an overview or like an outline. I'll show it so you can copy directly off of what I have, if that's what you want. I don't know. I'll show the other parts here. This is not going into the XP system, basically how you get the XP, but this will like basically be how you the rank system. If you want to get the XP, like right here, for this to change, if you want it automatically, it is listed right here. I'm not going to go more in depth into that. If you want to copy directly this will work, okay? It's very simple, very easy to do, and it'll work. If you want a very simpler way of doing it to get the XP, I'll just do it exactly right here for you. Just get a button. Make sure it is a CV2 button, like featured right here. Duplicate the XP variable from up there, the int variable. Bring that down here real quick. I'll just go grab it. Basically, bring that down, and you're going to want to connect the is pressed from the top of the button right here. It's going to say pressed. Can't really see it on camera. But it's going to say pressed right up top on the button. You're going to want to connect that to the in executable on the variable. That means when it is pressed, the XP will go up. Pretty crazy, right? And you're going to want to set the green part right here to how many you want, how much XP you want each time you click it. So if it's 1, you'll get 1, and then you'll want to set this green and this green, the int variables basically, to how much you want to get the next rank. Pretty simple in my inventions if you want it. I tried to make it an okay tutorial on how to do it. If it wasn't good, then just like don't care, like leave a comment, I guess. Hope you have a great day and subscribe.